Hello everyone, I'm Aratrika Bhomik and I welcome you all to another episode of Courts Today on LiveLaw, where we update you about all the important legal developments that took place across the country today. We will begin with developments from the Supreme Court of India and then move on to High Courts and other subordinate courts. If you like our content, then please do support us by liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Let's begin. Next week, that is from December 12th to 16th, will be a miscellaneous week in the Supreme Court of India, said Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud today. The CJI said this when the case related to the Shiv Sena dispute was mentioned for urgent listing next week. In Supreme Court, Mondays and Fridays are miscellaneous days, which basically means that only fresh petitions will be taken up on those days for admission hearing and regular hearing matters won't be heard. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday are known as non-miscellaneous days on which regular hearing matters will be heard. The Supreme Court today observed that the Bar Council of India, being a major body, has to come up with propositions to handle situations regarding advocates agitating and going on strikes. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices Dinesh Maheshwari and Sudhanshu Dhulia remarked during the hearing today, and I quote here, "This is a matter which should concern all of us not only on the point of law but otherwise as well, and all of us have to apply ourselves in the matter." The bench also expressed that the Bar Council of India has to play a major role to come up with some solution. The Supreme Court of India today heard the plea filed by Christian James Michael, who was facing investigation by the Central Bureau of Investigation, that is the CBI, and the Directorate of Enforcement, that is the ED, in connection with the August Westland case, challenging Delhi High Court's order of dismissing his bail pleas. The matter was heard by a Supreme Court bench comprising Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice P.S. Narasimha. The bench inquired if it was appropriate to completely deprive Michael of his liberty simply because he was a foreign national, and asked the counsels to submit a note to assist the court. The matter will now be heard in the second week of January 2023. The Supreme Court today adjourned to next week the hearing of the petition filed by former IPS officer Sanjeev Bhatt, seeking to adduce additional evidence in the criminal appeal filed by him in the Gujarat High Court, challenging his conviction in a 1990 custodial death case. Bhatt has filed the special leave petition challenging the order passed by the High Court on August 24th, which denied permission to him to produce additional evidence in the appeal. A Supreme Court bench comprising Justices M.R. Shah and Hema Kohli adjourned the hearing at the request of the counsel for the complainant in this case. The Supreme Court of India today posted the batch of petitions filed by both Uddhav Thackeray faction and the Eknath Shinde faction in relation to the political crisis in the state of Maharashtra for directions on 13th January 2023. The matter was mentioned before a bench comprising CJI D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice P.S. Narasimha. The matter was initially supposed to be posted for directions on 29th November. CJI Chandrachud, while hearing the mentioning today, remarked that the matter could be now posted in the month of January for directions. The Secretary of the Union Ministry of Home Affairs has filed an affidavit in the Supreme Court of India refuting the allegations made by Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia regarding the non-cooperation by the officials serving the government of National Capital Territory of Delhi. The Deputy CM had alleged that officials are showing an indifferent attitude to the government and are skipping meetings with ministers and are not picking up calls. The affidavit filed by MHA Secretary Ajay Balla IAS submits that no such incidents have happened where the officials have skipped meetings except on some occasions, as alleged by the Delhi Deputy CM. The Supreme Court of India has taken grave note of a police officer's complaint alleging that he was assaulted inside the chambers of an additional district judge in Patna. A Supreme Court division bench of Justices M.R. Shah and C.T. Ravikumar directed the Chief Justice of Patna High Court to probe into the police officer's complaint as well as the ADJ's counter FIR. However, the bench reminded that the judiciary's sanctity and dignity are most important. The central government has filed an application in the Supreme Court of India seeking to refer the issue relating to the control of administrative services in the government of National Capital Territory of Delhi to a bench having strength of 9 or more judges. The larger bench reference is sought on the ground that a 2018 judgment of the Constitution Bench in the case of GNCTD versus Union of India is inconsistent with the 9-judge bench judgment in the case of NDMC versus State of Punjab, which had held that Delhi was on the same footing as a union territory. The Delhi High Court today allowed a 33-week pregnant woman to undergo medical termination of pregnancy. The court underscored that the ultimate choice in the pregnancy cases involving fetal abnormalities is of the mother, and that the medical boards in such cases must give qualitative reports. Allowing a 26-year-old married woman's plea seeking medical termination of her fetus of over 33 weeks suffering from cerebral abnormalities, Justice Pratibha M. Singh today ruled, and I quote from the ruling today, "In conclusion, the court holds that the ultimate decision in such cases are to recognize the choice of the mother as also the possibility of a dignified life for the unborn child." We have made a detailed video on this development, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. Filmmaker Vivek Agnihotri today tendered an unconditional apology before the Delhi High Court for his remarks against Justice S. Muralidhar in respect of the judge's order quashing the order of house arrest and transit remand of activist Gautam Navlakha in the Bhima Koregaon case. The court had initiated suo motu criminal contempt proceedings in the matter back in the year 2018. A division bench of the High Court consisting of Justice Siddharth Mridul and Justice Talwan Singh today allowed an application moved by Agnihotri seeking permission to appear and participate in the suo motu proceedings. We have made a detailed video on this hearing, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. A court in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpuri Kheri district today framed charges against Ashish Mishra, son of Union Minister Ajay Mishra, and 13 others in connection with the farmer killings in Lakhimpuri Kheri. After rejecting Mishra's discharge plea yesterday, Additional District Judge Sunil Kumar Verma today framed charges against 14 accused persons in total, and now the trial in the case will begin on December 16th. We have made a detailed video on this development as well, the link to which has been given in the description box below. Please do check it out. Thank you. Keep watching Courts Today on LiveLaw for more such updates. See you tomorrow.